Shalom, shalom. I'm giving you all a chance to get in here. Why Solid speaking. Today I'm fasting, so I don't have that much energy. I'm dry. Salam, shalom. First person in, please let me know if I'm clear. I want to do this deep video for you guys. Of course, y'all need it more than anything. Hopefully everyone's well. Hopefully y'all been applying the deep wisdom. Visit the website, upscaleknowledge.org. Become a channel member as well. And of course, apply balance to your life. Balance being fair. You guys lose your way in mind. Many of you guys lose your perspective, and you be in realms you truly don't want to be in. Peace and wisdom, Sir Jones. Now I'm gonna give it to about the 2-minute 15 mark. If any of you guys have questions, ask. Peace and wisdom, Joshua. Little thing I do. If y'all think like I'm really smooth, I don't want to hold you. I'm just speaking on the humble. So a lot of things I do, I know this y'all take like offense. Like how I'm looking right now, and I'm like, you get it? I just got crumbs and shit in my mouth. Got crumbs and shit in my mouth, but when y'all mind goes where it does, it's quite strange. Now I want to discuss knowledge of air and my search for the wisest person alive. But I want to start here. I've come to realize many of you guys that follow me, we're not talking about the haters. I'm talking about the supporters. Many of y'all have a perspective. Y'all kind of have that perspective. With that perspective, I am doomed to be poor. Or either I'd have to cut y'all loose. I don't think a lot of y'all perspective is horrible. Y'all telling me y'all been seeking wisdom all this time so y'all could be poor? No, I know you have. I know you wasn't. So that's my point. Y'all alright? Because it's nothing worse than helping people. You want to make them better, see them better. To come to realize their perspective for you and what you do, you're supposed to be poor. Y'all don't think a wise man have family that may need help too? Who in life wants to be poor? Like on a real level, who in life does not want to be rich or wealthy? It's beautiful y'all have all these strange ideals of wealth being associated with shit it ain't even supposed to be. But y'all got a perspective that a wise person shouldn't be wealthy, and then don't have no clue in the brain or wonder like why life fucked up. A wise person is probably the only person that's gonna do something of any good with wealth. In that, you should have the perspective that a dumb person or a corrupt person should never be wealthy. They should be poor. Otherwise, you know, when they get wealth, they're gonna cause destruction. But why would you have that thought for a wise person? Again, y'all don't think wise people want to do things in life beyond themselves? Again, y'all don't think wise people have children? You don't think they want their children to have the best circumstances they got? I'm just asking. Peace and wisdom, God. He said the people that wrote that are type of people whose daughters will be rich by selling vajayjay. The person that wrote that is a supporter. That's why I said I'm not even talking. I'm never talking to haters unless I'm speaking directly to the individual. The person that put that up is a supporter. That's their perspective. Like, you get my point? He says something like a wise man would never want to be rich. I'm thinking in my mind, what world do y'all live in? Are y'all so lost in y'all scam artist talk? You know, y'all got y'all fake humble thing going. Y'all got all y'all manipulation games. Maybe some of y'all broke right now, so you on the money is evil train, and you get it? Y'all are really, y'all are really playing games with yourselves in life, huh? I'm gonna say it again. Y'all really believe there's a person in life that want to be poor? Again, y'all got some dumb ass perspective that wealth and crookedness go together. Not wealth and wisdom. In that, how do y'all expect to get wise? Meaning, how do y'all expect to find a wise teacher on a real level? If your perspective is a wise person is supposed to be poor. Again, unless you're playing games on your own brain, no one in existence is fucking signing up to be poor. You'd have to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet, the most selfish person on the planet. Again, everybody in life got family. Y'all don't have no desires to help y'all family. Y'all don't have no desires to do anything beyond your own self. Of course, it's going to take finances. We born into a system, of course. Meaning ain't none of you niggas free, so I don't know where this free life y'all keep promoting. Meaning you got to create what you preaching. Y'all preaching this free life, but where is it? And none of y'all created it, but y'all keep preaching a free life. That part. Y'all are receiving wisdom and then using wisdom to try to manipulate yourself to be low as if there's a reward for you there. You get my point? I'll say it again. Some of y'all need to adjust your perspective because the perspective you got, you not never going to ever have a teacher that's wise. There ain't nobody in life that teach for free. Whatever nigga teaching online, I'm sure y'all got a brain to know they either getting paid from YouTube or some way. Why y'all playing, you get it? Like, why y'all playing dumb on yourself? You telling me y'all seeking wisdom so y'all could be poor? I'm making a point. You see how y'all just say anything at any moment for no damn reason either. If I ask y'all why y'all got this perspective where y'all so desperate for me to be poor, what does that do for you? Part. I guarantee most of y'all really have no fucking clue. How do y'all get put on paths like that? I'm just asking because I truly don't know. I'm not talking to haters. I'm talking to those of y'all that are supporters. Y'all have a horrible perspective for a person that's helping you. You basically saying the person to come raise up my mom, but the perspective I got of them, they supposed to be a little poor and shit. That makes sense to y'all. Meaning a person will be better off being y'all's snake. You get my point? According to y'all, I would be better off rapping poisonous lyrics to y'all. Otherwise, what is the goddamn perspective a wise person would have to go on? Meaning if I don't know nothing in life, I'm just wise. Shit, according to y'all, a wise man got no worth. A wise man ain't nothing. Now, if you look around in life, everybody a little dumb. Y'all don't see how that happened? I'm just asking. Because all the problems in life, I'm starting to see how they transpired from y'all corrupt mind. I'm not saying it's an agitation. I'm a little disturbed. I can't believe y'all would have that perspective for me. Now it makes sense how y'all desperately trying to see me poor. Not giving back and all kind of shit on purpose. How you got a perspective? How you got a perspective for somebody and it entails in them being poor? And they ain't got that perspective for you. Y'all lessons in life, I'm trying to raise y'all brains up so y'all could see that. Some of y'all are poor. I give y'all knowledge on how your mind poor, your emotional state poor, and that's causing your poverty so you won't have any. You niggas is coming here wishing me to be poor and don't see why y'all poor. You can't hope negative things for others. You manifest it for yourself. I told y'all this before. Whatever you wish for somebody else, you can't manifest for nobody else. It winds up happening for you. A lot of y'all don't pay attention to life and the cycles of it. Meaning, you get it? Things you go through, the results, so on and so forth. And that, it's a deep thing. Hopefully y'all get y'all perspective together. Those of y'all that do have some type of honor in yourself where you can be corrected. Because that's a horrible fucking perspective to have. And so, after you adjust your perspective, maybe y'all apologize to my family, my kids. You get my point? You basically telling my kids, because your daddy a wise man, y'all shouldn't have shit. You basically telling my mama, man, your son, the wise man, he shouldn't be able to help you with your bills ever so often. Like he used to when he was selling dope. I'm gonna say it again, my mama could co-sign that. I used to help her pay her rent when I was selling dope if she had a little issue. Not that she's somebody that really have issues. My mom's is, she handle her handle. That's why I'm like how I am. Everybody I know kind of handle they handle. In that, in the swinger shit, nigga, you gonna be handling it. You get my point? But y'all basically telling my moms, when your son was doing bad and he was helping you and shit, if he can't help you now, it's because we think that wise people should be poor so we don't give back to the nigga and shit. We just do ugly shit for no reason. Because we got this ideal. Can y'all see how y'all minds get so corrupt that that shit becomes disgusting? If somebody helping you, can you grasp how disgusting that is? Whatever corrupt things going on in this world, y'all have to grasp. It's y'all own perspective at this point. Otherwise, what we talking about? Meaning, I don't care how honorable you are. You could be a whole Christian, anything you want to call as honorable. Y'all all have that thought in y'all brain where you say like a wise man ain't supposed to get paid for wisdom. Y'all all said it. All of y'all. In envy though, but y'all all said it. Mind you, I know y'all all got a brain to know balance, which is being fair, is everything, and that's that. It's really nothing to debate about on that. But y'all willing to go against laws of nature to make a stupid point y'all don't have, which is a teacher supposed to be poor, even though y'all don't know nobody that do anything for free? How you promoting somebody to do something for free and you don't? And you don't even know nobody that do? Some of y'all need to get y'all perspective together. Please. If you got a mind where you think like he getting over on the people, y'all don't give back nothing. Stop trying to take credit for whatever you see that make you feel like, oh, he got. Whatever it is, y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. Whatever any of y'all gave back, this is even in those of y'all that gave back a fair share. You can't survive off that. That part. So why do y'all need to think like anything you see I got that make you envious, that y'all have anything to do with it? It's one thing to come get wisdom. It's a whole nother thing now where you trying to take credit and you don't give nothing. That part. Y'all be like, he frauding the people. How you know the people gave anything? How you jump into frauding? And it's that y'all got a perspective. This nigga he getting that bread. And that's beautiful. Y'all make all the perspectives y'all want. But the true perspective is y'all don't give back shit. And so miss me with that dumb shit. You want to have a perspective, say, damn, it don't matter if we starve him out. Blood's still splendorful. Maybe I need to get some wisdom. Whatever the case may be, stop coming here, dumb man. That shit's beneath me. I'm 41, about to be 42. I got grandkids, and some of y'all coming here with your childish games. Please move along so those that really need the wisdom can get it. There's people in here that don't have a pot to piss in. They really need the wisdom. If they had anything to give back, they would, but they don't have nothing. And some of y'all been there. I've been there kinda. I ain't never been where I ain't have nothing. But you got those like that, and they can't afford to give back nothing, but they need the wisdom because it's helping them get through. When y'all come through here with y'all corrupt perspective, you attacking them. You get my point? Because when y'all do that, it make me say, man, I don't want to really be bothered with them. But I know it's a few of y'all in here, you fucked up in life. But the wisdom gonna help you, and you need it. And I think you should get it. And I think those of y'all that ain't in that condition, you need to have some balance about yourself. And give back knowing there is people in here that don't have shit. It's not like you bringing wisdom to the table. You just come in here taking like you a charity case and it's real charity cases. Come in here to get on my nerves to mess it up for them. That part. Y'all out here giving back charity? No. Y'all not doing nothing. A lot of y'all need to have a reality check, man. Y'all got a whole bunch of morals and everything for stars and whoever y'all want, but y'all have none for yourselves. And this is how Malcolm and a bunch of teachers and a bunch of people, even the stars y'all love, just die right before y'all eyes and y'all don't do nothing. But y'all be so desperate to say, oh, what they ain't doing for us. At this point, it should be fuck y'all. Who y'all don't turn against. If you a star teacher, anybody, you better not go against this message because you live this shit. Like I said, if you somebody that follow things, whether it be musicians, whatever, you need to really do a perspective check on your brain. People entertaining you, people teaching you, doing things to help you get through your time. How the fuck you doing that? That part. Y'all be using some of these stars just so y'all can get attention. Throwing them under the goddamn bus. I'm not stupid. And none of y'all are either. Y'all know all these stars ain't that goddamn crooked. Y'all more crooked than the stars because y'all want to be them. And if y'all get an opportunity, y'all everything y'all say, y'all will abandon. According to how y'all been carrying it. And so if you somebody playing fake wise like you got real morals, cut it out. Ain't nobody in life stupid. The only one that got morals is me. I got opportunity. I turned it down because I'm not no sellout, nigga. When I was on Sinetta TV, you don't think I could have just went with whatever goofy ass flow they got going? Y'all really don't think that? You don't think I could have just been like, let me be down with the conscious community, don't say shit, ride this shit out in the wisest? That part. I don't just go with nothing, bud. Like I told y'all from jump, I can't be bought. If you come in here thinking you just gonna buy me, you can just leave. Come here to get the wisdom, have the right perspective. Have respect for wisdom and whoever bringing it. But all that other weird shit, meaning y'all minds is real corrupt. Beyond what I even get my point? Our perspective is a little. If you got any honor, man, I don't know how you don't hear some of these things and get a little disturbed. You get my point? A lot of the people y'all on here watch that speak and teach, they be drunk out their mind. Y'all don't even know when people drunk no more. I ain't gonna call nobody out. But y'all need to get it together. I could have sold y'all out to Christianity and got rich already. Or anything you could think of. You think y'all don't get it, blood. This shit ain't no joke. I could have sold out to Christianity and had all you niggas thinking I was Jesus. And the church would have. If you were Muslim right now, nigga, you wouldn't even have a religion. You ever seen me break down the Bible? Imagine if I said I was a Christian. In the blood of the Lamb, all my Christians come. Y'all niggas would have bowed to my feet. You think I don't know that? Y'all just want to hear whatever y'all want to hear anyway. You a Christian, you just want to hear somebody be like they a Christian. But I could go deeper than that. That part. All the Christians on earth would have bowed to my feet. Y'all really think that wouldn't have happened? We could test this shit out somewhere where they ain't never seen me, where they Christians though. And bring me there. And I won't tell them nothing about like all that shit the right way. I'll just make it deep the way I know they want to hear it. That part. You niggas would have been so clean out. Y'all wouldn't even know. Y'all would have been like, Silas a Christian, I'm a Christian. That part. Same with the Pan-African shit. I could have sold y'all out to that. And just been like, plug me when we're polite and I'm blood and whatever y'all teaching, I'm on board. Y'all would have been like, yeah, we definitely, whatever I teach is what y'all go with. So if you a Pan-African, you in here, right? You a Jew. I bet you it's a Jew in here. And Christians in here. The point I'm making is whatever y'all follow, once y'all hear me speak, y'all don't wholeheartedly believe it no more, but y'all just be mad. But y'all still come here. I'm saying that so you grasp, I could have sold y'all out. I still can. You got niggas that don't even like me, they still coming here. That mean they so dumb they don't realize like you already showed blood, you got a problem with you. He could fuck you completely over in the mind. Cause y'all still coming back to receive. Like that. Y'all throw the fuck off. Meaning if you grasp anything I said, y'all have a mind to get yourselves scammed and all kind of shit. And did awful. If it happens to you, I don't see what I just explained should have helped you to see why. Now I want all y'all to ask yourselves this question. Did the 99% lose wealth and power because of imbalance? Or is the 1% just evil? Now y'all got the 99% versus the 1%? And the 99% is broken shit and don't have much, and the 1% got everything? Now I want you to ask yourself how you think that happened. You think the 1% just really that evil and powerful? Or do you think the 99% don't have no goddamn morals or honor about they self? And they are part of the 99% because they selfish. And the 1% actually know how to work together as equals. Which one y'all think it is? That part. Y'all helped to teach me a lot. And all this time I'm thinking the 99% and the poor need help and they good, and that ain't the truth. Y'all are evil in life. And y'all have an excuse for yourselves. That part. Whatever lowness life you feel like life put on you is your excuse to be any low life you want to be. But life didn't make you poor, your mind did. You was born in a poor environment, but you didn't know you was poor until you start looking at other people and letting other people get in your mind. That's when the kid become poor. Other than that, like I said, poor just an ideal, a feeling. That part. Y'all feel poor. And it started when y'all start competing with people back when you was young, seeing people have things, and then you get it, lusting and desiring, causing you to go into your lower frequency. Now you view self as poor. This shit go deep. I don't think some of y'all could grasp. The 99% that we all a part of, you a part of that because you ain't got no honor. And that's the truth that all y'all need to grasp. And those of us that can come together and be equal and fair with one another, we gonna be a part of the 1%. Meaning the 1% versus the 99% it ain't one thing. You got a bunch of 1% groups. And then you just got the whole 99%, which is the rest of y'all that compete with each other. Whether it be for jobs, this thing, that thing, whatever, attention, anything y'all can think of. And so hopefully some of y'all can grasp. All starts with the mind and the mindset. You know, have impoverished, corrupt minds. I wouldn't care how much y'all got. Y'all impoverished in y'all mind and in y'all emotional state. And they make y'all do ugly, disgusting fucking things and see shit horrible. And y'all look at the people right next to y'all and you a whole snake because the perspective is snaky. Again, y'all got a perspective that a wise man should be poor. You niggas wouldn't know nothing if a teacher didn't help y'all get through grade school, so on and so forth. It ain't a wealth you could think of that ain't dependent on a knowledge. Who the fuck got wealthy that do something that ain't? That part. A 3-year-old could get wealthy. That part, that 3-year-old better know how to do something, right? There you go. But y'all have an idea that a wise person should be impoverished. Even though all wealth you know is dependent on wisdom. Whether a nigga being crooked with the wisdom or being straight. Whatever wisdoms y'all, whatever finances or anything y'all know like that, It's based on that, a knowledge. Like I said, hopefully some of y'all adjust y'all perspective, because it's getting a little disturbed, you know. And too many of y'all are not giving back. When y'all come in here and don't give back like that, y'all make it where others say, well, I ain't giving back. And so y'all gonna have to get your minds together. I'm gonna have to depart from y'all. And that's on the real. I'm kind of already departed, but y'all need this. And I need to get this off to y'all anyway. Get my point? But other than that, I was fasting today. I wasn't even gonna deal with y'all no more. Y'all throw beyond reasoning. The person get unreasonable. Where you like, damn, you think what you saying makes sense in just in the equality. Some of y'all like that. You got that female problem. Most of y'all familiar with that with your girlfriends when y'all arguing and shit, and she completely unreasonable. Well, you like, she ain't got no you get it? She ain't trying to be fair in no way, but that's what women do. You know, they can't beat you up or nothing, so abuse you with unfair treatment. But a lot of you dudes are like that too. Raised by your mama or something like that. She instilled all that, you know, that estrogen in you. And now you're a little spicy. Hot cheese doodle. And so hopefully y'all grasp. There's a lot of things I want to do. Great things in life that have to do with others benefiting from it. And so stop coming here with the weird ass mindset. Disrespecting wisdom, which is a glory, and the person bringing it. If you got a problem with I said I'm the wisest person alive, I am. You're not going to step up. You don't know nobody that is. That means you know what I said is true too, so just shut the hell up already about it. You get it? It shouldn't be not clear to nobody I'm the wisest. Y'all been complaining for years like y'all can't just disprove it, step up, and that's it. Part. And so me being the wisest, that just is what it is. Y'all are not the wisdom pickers and selectors, so adjust your ego and stop acting like he who is wise is dependent on y'all choice or y'all pick. That's on life. And that's dependent on whoever can balance themselves out to that perfect pinnacle where the mind is opened on that balance. Y'all mind is open to corruption. Because that's the vibration y'all on. That's the perspective y'all have for some people. You get my point? You serve two masters. Y'all honorable to whoever y'all like, and y'all dishonorable to whoever y'all don't. Like that. And that y'all serve two masters. 3 or 4. Who would know? But the point I'm making is that please adjust the perspective. It's disrespectful to my family, myself, the things that I want to do. You get my point? Now let's get to some wisdom. If y'all have any questions, ask. Knowledge of air. You have hot air and cool air. This is the beginnings of understanding emotions, your own. Hopefully y'all listening. I'll say it again. You have hot air and cool air. And this is the beginnings of your understanding your emotions. Now, hot air will make you become irritated. If you're lost, think of a hot summer day and you don't have AC. I don't know none of y'all breathing on a hot ass day. Humid too. Y'all don't start getting aggravated. Just, you know, like, oh, it's hot. Oh. I'm giving you that example so you can grasp. Hot air is associated with irritation. Cool air is associated with your being cool and settled, soothing. Now, of course, y'all have a lot of agendas. Y'all repeat anything y'all hear. So in the daytimes, a lot of y'all say, man, I don't like the cold. I like the hot. But you don't like the hot. That's why when it's hot, you have the AC on. Meaning black people like to pump that. Man, we from the tropics. We like the hot. No, y'all don't. Why are you lying? Because somebody said something that you don't even live. It's no black person in life that like hot. And then sometimes you're not gonna see them at the beach. It's too hot. How does black motherfuckers that avoid anywhere where it's hot and desert like talking about they love the heat? Again, some of y'all talking about I'm gonna get me some land over in Costa Rica or here it is because it's warm. When did y'all like heat? And who convinced y'all that y'all did? Because ain't none of y'all gonna prove that shit to me this summer. Ain't none of y'all gonna go sit at the beach with your black ass with no AC or nothing and just chill there. You gonna be sitting there looking at you. Because you just gonna be there to prove a point to me. I can do it. The point I'm making is hot air is associated with irritation. Cool air is associated with happiness. One being settled. The point? It's winter time. A lot of y'all need to take advantage of the cold air, meaning get it in you. Go outside, get your fair share of cold air. Breathe it in. Let it cleanse your inner ears. Of course, hot, humid airs is coming from below. And so you got to grasp hot, humid airs evolve into negative emotions. Irritation is a negative emotion. And those negative emotions, they evolve into ailments. One being ill. And so it's the same with cool air. Cool air evolves into pleasant feeling. Pleasant feeling evolves into good health. And so, when you're dealing with knowledge of airs, those two states of air, it's everything in regards to your being well. A lot of y'all sit in the house, it's hot, meaning you got the heat on, and cooking. None of that's true fresh air, that's just y'all breath, y'all farting. Whatever's in the house, y'all got the window sealed up because it's cold. You get my point? And that most people are not getting the proper fresh air in the winter time, which is the season when the fresh air is present. You get my point? And that, it's like I said, a lot of y'all need an air fast. Go out in the nature, maybe get you a cabin somewhere in the forest. And just for that day, you get my point? And get your proper dose of fresh air. A lot of y'all will see a difference in y'all mental state and emotional state. You know when the person get like angry, people be like, go get some fresh air, man, and cool down, calm down. It's a real simple science. This is why if you ever been to jail in central bookings, it's freezing. Cool you niggas down. They want you niggas to act crazy in jail, then y'all will notice like it's hot as hell in the summertime. Say summertime, they threw the heat on, blood. Yeah, they trying to get y'all to kill each other. Now imagine you in jail, you got the certain kind of mindset, certain kind of wisdom. When they turn on the heat, it's not likely you gonna get irritated because you already know, damn, how they make you irritated. And that you gonna go into let me counterbalance this bullshit. It's hard to affect somebody when they know what's happening. They're gonna naturally adjust to the happening because they're aware. Now let's say you in jail, you never heard nothing I just said. They turn that hot, that heat on, you emptied up in the hole. Meaning you done beat somebody up, stab somebody or something. But you don't, you take the credit for it. You don't say no. It's summertime and they put on the hot air. And that's air alchemy. Get it? The outer airs has a chemical reaction with my inner airs. It's fucking hot. And he put on more hot air. Shit, I could have got sick. That's how you get carbon. Warm air and warm air. Like that. Y'all don't know none of these things. To express yourselves and be like, no, move me out of this house. I got the hot air on. That mean I'm gonna kill somebody. Then I'm gonna have more time. Because if you think you're gonna get hot and not irritated, you lying to your own self. And so do you get my point? We get manipulated beyond ways we even know. Most of y'all been to jail before in the bookings of your city or state. And it was cold in there to you. And you noticed all of that, but you didn't. You get it? You like, nah, I just got it cold in here because niggas stink. I got it cold in there because niggas stink. And it's like I said, cool air evolves into good health, good feelings. But more than that, they want y'all to be cool. It ain't likely somebody gonna be all hyped up when they chilly. They gonna kind of be like, you get it? That part. Y'all get a little hot, y'all wanna take y'all shirt off and get the flex. Then the next nigga wanna get the flex. That part. Now he jealous you got 8 fucking 6-packs and he only got 4. Because this is how petty y'all are. I said I'm the wisest man, y'all got mad petty. So that means y'all would get petty over 2 extra 6-packs. And don't say you won't. No, I won't. Yes, you would. Y'all will get petty over anything y'all can. That part. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead and say, no, I won't. That part. And so, when you're dealing with airs, hot airs, cool airs, and you're understanding it, you want to make sure you get the proper amount of cool air. Always remember, your carbon within are warm, moist air. And so just you breathing in cool air will, replenish your body with fresh water. Some of y'all are mucusy inside. You may not know it. You might just feel like, little joint pains and things. That's mucus buildup. Mucus is pain. Of course, pain is histamine. Histamine will evolve into a mucus. Histamine being like, I forgot the chemical formula for it. I was going to give y'all the chemical formula for it. But in any event, pain is not a feeling, it's a substance. Of course, that substance is mucus, but it starts as histamine. And so, whatever feelings y'all feel, they have to do with substance. Meaning there's a certain substance flowing through self. This is why you have that euphoria. Whether it's a negative feeling or a positive one. It has to do with that. And so, pain is a mucus. You got a little pain in your neck, you just got mucus building in your neck. In that, you drinking fresh water or getting an abundance of fresh air inside of you, which will manifest into fresh water. Warm air meets cool air makes water. That even happens inside of yourself. This is how we stay 70-80% water. And y'all piss, spit, sweat, all of these things, but y'all never, lose the water within self. It's because y'all non-stop breathing. Y'all mind is the airs that's manifesting the yolky, slimy stuff. Of course, seminal fluid is yolky and mucusy, but this is associated with good feeling. So remember I said Filling is substances. Use seminal fluid as an example. You got the white mucus and then the nasty brown-green mucus. One is associated with pain, the other one with pleasure. When y'all orgasm or ejaculate, so you get my point, y'all feel joy or bliss. You could say dopamine is associated with pleasure, that substance, but in regards to bliss, which is like dopamine to its extremes or happiness to its extremes, you get my point? Seminal fluid is that. You could say mucus is like pain to its extremes. Fucking death. One is life, one death. You know, seminal fluid is life. Mucus is that other thing. And so, do you get my point? And don't get it lost, because mucus, it will implant itself inside the cells in your body in no different than a sperm cell will implant itself in an egg cell. The nasty germs and bacteria and virus inside of the mucus will implant themselves inside cells in your body. Next thing you know, you got a boy you growing or something like that. You get my point? And if you keep letting it grow, that shit will grow into a whole monster. You get my point? Meaning they both gonna manifest life, but mucus gonna manifest death looking fucking monster. You ever see somebody have like a boil, a cancer tumor or something? It's a whole ugly looking person. That. And so, an egg cell can conceive me. That's crazy, right? An egg cell can conceive mucus, blood. I don't want to hold you. You have a whole zombie. But I shouldn't have said that. Forget that. You can't do that. Now that's air. Like I said, I've been fasting, so I feel a little dried out. Well, I ain't been fasting. I just fasted this whole day. But I should have eaten already. Now, in regards to ego, north is up, south is down. Hot air comes from below, cool air comes from above. Again, north is up, south is down. Warm air comes from south or down, below. Cool air comes from north or above. This is your first lesson on the rising ego and it getting set. Those two states of theirs, hot or warm air and cool air, gives you the lesson in ego. The hot air, the warm air, it comes from below. It raises. When it comes into contact with the cool air that's just settled up above, that warm air becomes liquid and falls. We like to think the cool air and the warm air merges together to create the liquid, but truly, the warm air alone just falls. The cool air always staying, in its state. In that, only warm air is circulating, meaning warm air rises, comes into contact with cool air, and then falls as a liquid, rain. That rain vaporizes, meaning water gets hot at some point, sunny day, whatever. And that water, which is truly just warm air, vaporizes, becoming warm air again, and repeats its cycle of raising an ego and getting smacked back down by the cool. Hopefully y'all follow. And so cool air never descends. It kind of just stays in the heights, settled. hot air rising so fast, never finding its balance, so to say. And that hot air rises, it falls as substance. And this is the lessons for self. You can rise like hot air, you're gonna fall. And you repeat that cycle until you learn to be cool air, where you become settled in the heights. And you get my point? Just cool. Meaning it's not about you not raising your ego. It's about raising it and keeping it raised and balanced. Like the cool air. The cool air won't keep descending up and up. It will raise to a certain level and then, you get it? Rest in its glory. Hot air is unstable. It rises and falls, and you get my point? Now you have to remember, the true essence of self is nothing more than the breath, the airs of self. When speaking the voice, which is airs, breath. We're speaking your breathing or your conscious thought. All of this is the airs of self, meaning it's not physical, but your voice can be detected, your breathing can be detected. You get my point? Your voice is your consciousness, so they one and the same. Meaning when y'all speak, y'all just speaking y'all mind or somebody else's mind when they put in yours. But word or voice and mind go hand in hand. We speak in consciousness. When we speak in your soul, your body doesn't breathe. Your soul is a bubble of air that pulsates in and out. And that it makes the body do that. It makes the heart do that. It makes your lungs do that. Of course, the air is coming through the lungs. The blood is going through the heart. Even the brain pulsates. And this is all because of the soul, which is air, or a breathing. So when you're breathing right now, this is not your body doing that. This is your soul. It's like trapped air inside of self. It's pulsating. I don't want you to look at the soul as the soul is breathing. The soul just pulsates. Do you get it? It's not breathing or nothing. That's just its nature. In and out balance. A soul. And that in and out pulsation is basically a consciousness. And of course, word is one with consciousness. This is where the word comes from. And of course, that soul pulsates in and out. That's where the breath comes from. This is why soul is associated with word or breath. Because that's all it is a conscious mind that's out of vessel. It's not even covered in substance. This is spirit, but it's just in its essence. Thoughts are an awareness, and that awareness has the ability to speak its awareness out. That's words. And of course, this awareness just pulsates. When in the body, it causes the body to breathe, or inhale, exhale. It causes all the organs to do the same. Pulsate. And so, do you get my point? I might have to end this a little earlier than I wanted to. I have to eat. My throat getting to it, my tongue and my throat getting to. I was gonna say y'all know what it's like to fast, but y'all can tell from y'all size. I was just playing. Now, this is the soul. This is why lessons on the ego should always be done by your two counter heirs. You get my point? Meaning if a wise man is teaching you about the ego, it should start with the heirs. And the lessons of ego in the heirs. Like I tell y'all, I learn directly from life. So, and life teach you about the ego through the many different emanations of life. Air being an emanation of life, rain, snow, many different things, all having a lesson to them. The tide coming in, the tide going out, these things all have a lesson to them. Balance being that lesson, but deeper lessons than that. And so you get my point? You don't have to depend on a book or man to teach you anything if you're in tune or have the mind primed and open to receive directly from life. So I learn everything directly from life. Whether you speak in ego, anything. I learn my lessons on ego from hot air. Some of y'all say, man, that's crazy. It's not if you pay attention. Learn about ego from boiling tea. Hot air rise. There you go. You get wet water. But the cool air, it just coast in the heights. And so you get my point? You want to view self in that way, knowing that you are is warm air. Remember, your carbon, as warm as, the bad stuff, so to say. In that, if you understand what I said about warm air rising and falling, this is why we raising our ego like that. And then at some point, get crushed. Or, knocked down by a greater force. You can say cool air is a greater force than warm air. I set it straight, send it back down. And that, because we are warm airs, we have to learn to transcend that into a coolness. In that our ego can rise. This is the confidence of self. But it's staying straight and balanced in its humility. Like I told you guys, humility is an act that someone that has a great authority. It's something that they can do. And so for a person to truly be humble, they have to have an authority or be raised in a way. To express that humility. You can't be humble, have no authority, have absolutely nothing and be like, I'm humble. Who you cursing out? You depending on everybody. If you say the wrong fucking thing, you won't eat tonight. You get it? A humble person ain't got no choice but to be humble. A humble being like a humbum. Somebody won't have nothing. They have no choice but to be humble. I'm not saying you don't have humbums in the daytime that will curse you out. I done see the bum with a cup curse somebody out. But you get my point? Only someone of great authority, meaning someone who's raised to heights. Now in regards to authority, status, this has to do with the system. But in regards to self, you rise into a certain level of confidence. This confidence be dependent on deeds, works. You don't want the confidence, you get it? That's the ego raising right. You don't want the ego to raise and then start to raise faster than the actual progress. Think like hot air, just raise so fast. Like that. You want to have control over the self where you're raising in your ego, but you get it? You're not raising so fast that you get knocked back down as liquid. You want to raise in the ego where it's just a splendor. If one is offended, well, there's nothing you truly did. They just offended overall because of the splendor. And they won't have anything to say that you did. This is when the ego is right. I'm not saying when you raising your ego and it's at its perfection that people ain't gonna have a problem with it. You get my point? Some of y'all are a little confident now. You getting good at whatever you at, and you already getting a little hate. But you knowing this because they can't fuck with me. Like that. But when the ego is good and raised right, you get my point? most people, I don't want to say most, I don't know the ratio, but you get my point? Those in a lower state, of course, they're going to always see things from a low perspective. And if a person is low, they're going to be looking up. And that you're going to be above them, to them. But that may not be your perspective. And so, you get my point? You want to keep your perspective on the up and up, not the down. You get my point? Somebody from below bothering you, once you look down, you're looking down. You follow? Keep your eyes up, or keep your spirit up. Raising your ego. Your ego is yourself. You get my point? Your ego is just you, who you are as a person. But you get it? That person can become tainted, manipulated, all kind of things, blown up. You get it? When you get pumped up, think you more than what you is. Some of y'all have a lot of following and that happen, but you have no talent or nothing. And just got a large following, so you think you that shit. Some of y'all got a large following, but you forgot that you paid for those YouTube subscribers. And now when you're going outside, you're like, why don't anyone know me? And why is my numbers not going up? Because you bought those, that's why. Some of y'all thinking now, like, hold on, I know people like that. They got mad YouTube subscribers, but their numbers is kind of low. That's why. You can buy fake subscriptions, but that don't mean they gonna be, you get it? That don't mean when you go live or make a video later, they're gonna be around and click on it and just buy it. And that, you get my point? Meaning YouTube fake, they just give y'all whatever numbers they want, take whatever numbers away they want. It's just an algorithm. It's just a manipulation thing. More than that, a cheat y'all out of money thing. Y'all have a mindset that y'all have to get lit before y'all get paid. And that y'all be chasing numbers and never getting no money, doing hella free work for nothing. And this is how y'all all came on YouTube and set this shit straight for all the stars to come and take it over. And now y'all ain't gonna get no money. They gonna make y'all numbers go down. Not the stars, whoever runs YouTube. They're gonna make y'all numbers start dropping. And you ain't gonna be making no monetization money. And then YouTube gonna be a place where just stars are. So if you need an example, y'all all had podcast shows. Now Cameron got a podcast show. Gillian Wallow. Noriega. These is all stars that would never be caught dead on YouTube. Why would they do that? Remember they used to say shit like that. I don't know, YouTube. Yeah. Now they all YouTubers. You don't notice that? Mike Tyson has a podcast show on YouTube. Doing what we do. That part. They used us. We got on this shit, made it lit. The people. And once it got lit enough, you get it? They said, okay, y'all can get the fuck out of here. Everybody in life's watching YouTube. Thank you for y'all contributions. We are going to kick you niggas off now. And just make like y'all fell off. Some of y'all got YouTube channels now. You like, yeah, my numbers have been looking a little funny. Blood, in 4 years, ain't none of you niggas gonna be on YouTube. I am, because my channel paid, so you get it then. Niggas, shit ain't going nowhere. I'm a legend, blood. I keep my eye on everything coming. Y'all niggas, make sure y'all give back for these little Jews I give y'all too. That's the shit I be talking about. Some of y'all gonna be able to prepare yourself and you ain't gonna, get hit hard like the rest of the niggas 4 years from now. Now they gonna lock all y'all up, whoever left, you get my point? That's why y'all going to jail. Like the YouTubers. You say, damn, YouTubers is getting locked up. Why these niggas fucking up their life like that and they got a shot? They ain't fucking up their life, my nigga. They serve their purpose. YouTube is to make y'all all go to jail. That's how they gonna clear the way for the stars to come in. 10 years from now, y'all just gonna be watching stars on here. They might even kick Vlad off if he don't, sign his soul away or something, you feel me? So this shit go deep. It's like I said, they just use the people to build up YouTube, a new television platform, and once y'all got it good and lit, then they bring the stars in and slowly start to kick y'all the fuck off. You get my point? It's a deep thing, try and grasp. So if you somebody that follow me and you like, yo, I'm gonna give me a YouTube channel and get lit, I ain't gonna never tell you not to put your eggs in a bunch of baskets and earn all the incomes from every source you can. But you're kinda a little late, so whatever you got going, you can keep that going. You wanna try your hand on here, you can go ahead, just remember what I said. And you'll be good. You won't be fucked up like a lot of people. If you wanted to jail people on here, you might want to get off here now and go find yourself a job, because right now everybody pretending like they ain't no slaves. So in that, they hiring immigrants and anybody. So if you just came home, you got a good chance to get a little good job. Just be honest. I just came home, but I'm trying to change my life. And they gonna hire you because they ain't got that many options. Like I said, a lot of people stopped working after COVID. It never went back. Well, let's say it right. A lot of people died, so that's how they couldn't even go back to work. And a lot of people said, I ain't taking that shot, so they ain't go back to work. And you got other people that said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm moving to Florida. In that, most states, they lacking workers, my nigga. The police department in your city is they understaffed. If you wondering, like, damn, what's up with all the crime? Blood, they understaffed, my nigga. They don't want to just come out and be telling y'all that, because then y'all do anything y'all want. But wherever you live at, you better have a mind to know that. The police is understaffed, so you keep your goddamn eye open. Because if something happened to you, they ain't going to get there. It's a deep thing. They just standing in whatever neighborhoods they view is really bad. Other than that, if you get caught on a humble one in a regular place, they ain't really got enough cops. So in that, wherever the good areas are, they ain't getting that much patrol. In that, niggas in the good areas gonna have problems. These niggas come robbing y'all and shit. And so I'm just giving y'all a heads up on things to come. Trying to think if I missed anything. Oh, white people, y'all are gonna start getting attacked really bad. Y'all ancestors did some horrible things to every place. Meaning they went to every place in the world, colonized it, sinned against the people there. Then they civilized them out. At some point, these people get a brain and be like, hold on, man. So you get my point? Y'all ancestors' sins come back on one of y'all, whichever generation it hit. But if you white, you got to know, like, damn, I hope it's not my generation. It might be the generation after this one. Maybe the one after that one. But you get it? Y'all are gonna get slaughtered, my nigga. I ain't wishing bad on y'all or nothing. This all just common sense. Like I said, y'all ancestors been building up a lot of grief over the centuries, colonizing, domesticating people. You got to have a brain to know, yeah, at some point in time, this shit gonna backfire. Now, y'all ancestors knew it ain't gonna backfire on us, it's gonna backfire on our kids, so who gives a fuck? If you white, you know how y'all are with y'all on. Y'all don't give a fuck about nobody. Y'all will throw y'all on under the bus and get it. We all got that from y'all. Meaning if you black, or any race, we got tearing each other down and going against each other from white people. That's what they do. And they came over here to the Americas. Next thing you know, the British and the Dutch start beefing with each other. For nothing. This place is big, so you figure, why they beefing? Nigga, you just go on that side, y'all go on that side. But it don't matter. White people like to argue and fight and kill each other. And let's go back to the beginning of time. If you think I'm bugging, well, what are they doing in Israel and Palestine? Because the last time I checked, them niggas white. You play dumb all you want. Ukraine and Russia, what they doing? That part beating each other up. And they white. Now go down to the projects. What are they doing? Sitting on the bench, smoking and drinking beer lying about how much pussy they get, and laughing. Meaning one dude's lying about how much ass he get, and everybody else is laughing, and it's a beautiful day. A lot of laughing happening, a lot of niggas capping, like, but niggas ain't really killing each other like that. You get it? Whatever killing we doing of each other is just sprinkles of what we got from y'all. Y'all straight throwing missiles at each other. That's a whole different ball game. Black people ain't doing that. You get my point? You put hands on niggas and shoot them in the ass. You don't like shit, man. If you black, you know you done shot a nigga in the ass before. Don't lie. You hit a nigga in his ass cheek. Don't even get the fuck up on that head. Bro. Stop playing, you know. Next one gonna be in your back. Next one back in your head. Let me not give y'all no ideas. I forgot the young here. They don't know. They don't need to hear about how we used to carry it back when we was young. That's how I go back in the day. Ain't a nigga breathing 40 and up that ain't shoot a nigga in the ass cheek before. Cause you know, motherfuckers be trying to get out the pocket. You don't want to kill them. Ain't that deep. Touch that ass cheek up a little bit. It ain't no big thing. It ain't no big thing. Hit that foot, that ass, whatever. So if you black, I'm just giving you your culture. This come from your ancestors. They put an arrow in the nigga ass in a heartbeat. Get out of here, nigga. Pop. So you feel me? Y'all just on that time. Y'all indigenous people. Original Americans, Native Americans, whatever. I'm talking to black people. Y'all just don't know it, but y'all still got the spirit. So, you know, all them little weird dances these niggas do in the day, that's what the Native Indigenous people used to dance like that. Stupid step dances. You see how the little kids be dancing? That's how the natives used to dance, just in their spirit. So, you get it? But if you white, this shit always happens though. Meaning there was a time where all white races was just Jews. You know, Jewish people with the long sideburns. Dressed like Little House on the Prairie and shit. It was a time when they was all that. I say the Jews always get attacked at some point throughout all the existence of life. And that's some of the white people try to blend in. You get it? When they abandon the curly sideburns, the strange clothes, and they try to look normal. And that they might mix breed with another race. That's how you get all the white races that we know, and they're a little different than each other. Because of that, those is the races that decided, well, not the races, but that's the small few white people that decided during that time of killing Jews that they was going to blend in with the society. You get my point? And you're going to see that now, meaning y'all always see more and more new white people. And y'all like, damn, where's all these white people coming from? It's the Jews. You're going to see less Jews with curly sideburns and more white people. Until you never see a Jew again. Then you like, what happened to them? They white, my nigga. That's why all white people be like, I got Jewish in them. They know what the fuck they Stop playing with me before I tell y'all secrets, blood. Give back if you white in here before I tell y'all secrets. That's why y'all all be like, we Jewish too. Nigga, y'all was just Jewish only. Niggas start putting heat to that ass. You see how the Jews getting decked now by the black kids in Brooklyn and shit like that? Like that. But that usually go to more extremes, you know? But it's not new under the sun, like I said. That always happens. And when they do, that's when you start getting small groups of Jews trying to blend in, so they abandon their tradition. When they abandon their tradition like that, you get it? They have their kids, their descendancies, they become more lost and lost from, you know, the original culture. But they're abandoning it because they don't want to die. You get my point? And this just happens over and over and over time, and that you get less and less Jews with curly sideburns. More and more white people. But they still say they Jews too. So you get my point? That's how that happened. But if you white, you can be careful. It's not a threat. It's not me trying to make y'all feel bad. I'm giving y'all the heads up. I ain't really got no problem with white people like that. I wouldn't interfere if niggas gonna eat them. I don't wanna hold y'all on that. But you like, yeah, Silas, you gonna help us? No, I didn't. Hell no, I didn't say all that. I just said I ain't really got no problem with y'all. But if niggas is about to fry y'all, you feel me? Let me do it. I like you. I wouldn't normally do this on my own. Throw your ass to the people. Boom! Start hitting every white nigga around because shooting the niggas is contagious. And I'm just playing if you white. I'm not. Only Thomas Man is good. I say now, my man Thomas Man, he down with the peoples. Now I can't guarantee they ain't gonna eat the nigga. I can't watch him all day, but if you ain't Thomas Man, say something. I can't watch him all day. Meaning whatever white people I protect, let them come into me. You know, my little space, I can't protect y'all all day. Whatever black people I got around me, if they decide to eat y'all, what can I do? But I'm supposed to be like, no, don't. Shit, I did what I could. Like I tried to protect you, I couldn't. I did my good. I did my good deed. Pass me a plate of that shit, please. Pass me a plate of that white man, please. I want to eat. Woo, it's good white meat. Good, baby. Just playing. I know white niggas mad right now. Fuck Silas. Bloods, be thankful I gave y'all the heads up. They about to start eating the shit out y'all. Y'all think I'm joking. Black people are losing their mind. All races are losing their mind that ain't white. They trying to go back to their roots. They know in the past, you know, the Sentinel Islands people, when that white Chinese boy went over there and told them they need to learn about God and they shot that nigga with an arrow, they ate him. I'm not making that part up. That's a part of the story. They say man, they did what black people do and skinned them. And they cooked that motherfucker with a pig. I don't think y'all hear me. They cooked him with a pig. Not to try to play him. But one white nigga ain't gonna feed the whole tribe, so you get it? They had a pig too, you know that shit. They put some potatoes with that shit. Blood? What? Sitting around high-fiving. Woo! White man good. Another one come. God damn, I didn't know they taste that good. You got some syrup? Yeah, put some ketchup on the white nigga blood. Oh my god. Barbecue chicken. I'm just playing, but I know my black people, they eating this up. They like, oh well, you talk that shit, nigga. Pass me some of that fool. I'll eat that. Remember they used to eat us? See, white people, y'all don't know y'all ancestors did some horrible things. They was eating people. All kind of shit. Y'all still out here eating people on the low. I don't want to. Some of y'all rednecks, man. Y'all out here catch a black nigga out there. Y'all eat him. The store about 4 miles, 40 to 50 miles away from y'all. So y'all eat him. I know what's up. And so, like I said, man, we already in the times. That's why I'm saying something. Because y'all already getting attacked. Meaning if you white, you nervous right now. It's not like me just saying something. You already knowing, like, it's getting weird. Like, we getting hated by more than just the normal black people. You get it? They hate white people in Hawaii. I'm not lying. In Hawaii, you got white people crying right now talking about oppression. And the Hawaiians dust their ass off. They don't like them. It's gonna get like that everywhere. Y'all gonna start traveling to different countries like y'all do. They gonna attack y'all. Shit real. Gonna have white niggas. The shit gonna get sloppy. So, I ain't condoning that kind of behavior. Of course, y'all know I'm an intellectual. Everything can get settled. without any blood being shed, but y'all on y'all own accord, so it's not my goddamn business. I'm gonna watch everything from afar. Peace and wisdom, boss man. The white slaves that was on the plantation, that have to do with like when colonizers was coming here. And get my point? They have to earn a little revenue and shit so they can buy slaves from somebody that have somebody have to kidnap some indigenous people. In that they use their own. If a group of us 100 white people, so I say, well, y'all 20 could do this, I'm gonna get it. And they have to do what they have to do in the meanwhile. So look at it like that. It's like drugs, nigga. The boss man, he get out there, he move that product himself before he flip it enough times to where he say, alright, I can hire workers. But at first, you gonna see him out there in the mud. The same with the worker that bought his new store. You gonna see him in the front of that shit kind of fixing little things because he's like, I gotta get this money up first. Every little bit count. I ain't got enough to hire the Mexican nigga. I'm going to put the windows and shit up myself. And so you gonna see that boss nigga rocking out doing the work himself, running the cash register and everything. But once he get right, then you get it. You get the proper workers he need. Look at the plantation times, it's the same. Plantation master coming over there with his wife, his kids, a couple of his brothers, they homies, and whatever white people we know. Because every white person coming over here, a group of whites coming over here, they not coming over here with slaves. Slaves is something that the wealthy had. You had a lot of people coming over here that just had enough, middle class. But they like, no, I'm going to get myself. Think like now, we live under somebody's system. If they said there was new land somewhere, a lot of y'all will be like, I'm going to try to see if I can get there. Fuck that. I want to get my own place. Tired of living under American laws, nigga. Like that. So you got people coming over here like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna try my hand. Think like a bunch of middle class people, 50 of them getting together and saying, we can put our money together, get a boat, and whatever monies we got extra left over, we gonna sell over there and we gonna work that shit out how we can. You get it? I apologize, I have to pee. I have to end this because I have to eat. I'm about to die. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's get this thing together. Ooh. I gotta bring you some snacks and shit. I'm about to die. Give me a minute. Y'all don't be fasting? Just be fronting all the time? Getting a little greedy out there. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I got you. I'm trying to be fast. Now, where was that? Make sure y'all give back because I'm starving. Y'all starving me. I don't have any food. It's my last Fiji. I ain't got no more. I'm lying. I got 25 of these. 25 picks. Pringles too. You never know when the bomb gonna hit. Need my water and my snacks so I can watch the show. Now, where was that? If somebody say they was fasting, you check their tongue and their lips. Lips mad juicy and shit. They lying. I'm all pink and shit. They lying. You fast, your lips get dry. Mouth get dry as hell when you fasting, and then you start feeling like, man, liquid ain't working. I need something else. So that's just a little. So start my fasting tomorrow. Wish me luck. Fasting ain't something like that. It should just be organic, where your body is on a certain cycle, where it happens naturally. I don't have a fasting schedule. It just happens. Then I just let it finish, you know? Some of y'all like that. You might not eat. You may be doing something during the day. The morning. You look up and be like, damn, 1, 2 o'clock came. I ain't even eat yet. When that happens, I just be like, oh, today's a fast day. That's why that happened. You get it? Perfect day to fast. I already went halfway through. I might as well just finish it out. You get it? It's easier that way. Y'all scheduling things, it's not organic. You're just fakely doing it. And that is torture. Do you get it? Oh, now tomorrow you wake up. What if you wake up mad hungry tomorrow? That part. But there's days where you don't wake up mad hungry and you be like I said, where you like, damn, I ain't eat yet. It's your fast day. You finish out the 3-4 hours of the day before the sunset and you eat. Sometimes I do whole day fast. I let the laziness take over. Because you know, once you get a little hungry to a certain point, you start getting a little weakish. But if you ain't doing anything and you know, you calm and relaxed, the weakness just feel like a calm. I'm real calm and relaxed and chilling in. And just ride that laziness out and don't eat. And so that's the best way to fast, man. Wait till the next time that it just organically happens. And then instead of eating, just let it, you know, let it do what it do. Now, if y'all remember where I was, please remind me. I was speaking about the ego and warm air. I mean the ego and, you know, the two states of air is how it coincides. And so hopefully y'all grasp that. Now I'm gonna give y'all one more lesson, then I'm gonna depart. Cause like I said, it's getting a little rough on my end. A lot of you guys have mental and emotional problems. Disease, let's say. You've been prescribed medicine. Mental illness and emotional illness derives from pharmaceutical medicines. It's the withdrawal symptoms of pharmaceutical medicines. Of course, all drugs, whether street or farmies, have withdrawal symptoms. Because y'all view the drugs as the cure, the farmies, the pharmaceuticals. Because y'all view the pharmaceuticals as the cure, then y'all view y'all own self as having the problem. And the pharmaceutical drugs is helping you with it. Y'all don't view it as the pharmaceutical drugs is what caused me to be insane and emotionally disturbed. It's just called withdrawal. And even niggas on street drugs go through withdrawal. In fact, anybody that takes drugs and become addicted will go through a withdrawal. That part. Most of y'all taking medicine for this emotional problem or this mental problem that they diagnosed you with. You got that problem from the medicine. Some of y'all will say, no, I didn't. I had a problem already. That's why I got on the medicine. You had a moment, which is normal in life. Life can become overwhelming. I'm sure everybody in life had a nervous fucking breakdown at some point. But that doesn't mean that you're crazy now and you need medicine. That just means you need a moment to gather yourself and get it together. But they put you on the medicine because that's their moment now and that's how they can disguise it. This happens in jail. So if you think I'm making this up, then why when dudes go to jail that don't have no background of mental illness or emotional illness, but if they have a fight, they will give them niggas medicine to calm them down. Now, why you doing that if they don't have no mental disturbances? Just because they having a fight, that's normal. People get worked up, they in jail. What the fuck you think? Yeah, they gonna fight. But if two dudes start fighting and they get too blah, they like, fuck that. Hit them niggas with the meds and throw them niggas in a hole. That part. Then the meds make them niggas crazy for real. Because they become addicted to the medicine. Then when they don't get the medicine, they have an episode. But that episode is truly the withdrawal symptoms. Meaning they don't have the medicine in them, and so now they bugging. And this is all of y'all. If you on mental or emotional disorder drugs, when you don't take your meds, what happens? That part. You start bugging the fuck out. But the crackhead do too. The cokehead, anybody you think that's on any drug, they start acting like you, unreasonable. Where you like, yo, they getting on my last fucking nerves and I'm about to put hands on them, blood. They're not being reasonable, but it's withdrawal. It will pass. Most y'all don't know that. Some of y'all was put on medicine as a child. Maybe your parents ain't feel like dealing with you. And you was too hyped up for them. It's normal for a kid to be hyped up. The more excited they are about life, the more hyped up they gonna be. This is good in nature. I mean, if we ain't living in Babylon, a hyped up fucking kid that can't sit still, no. Kids don't want to sit still. School teach them that. You get it? How to sit still for hours and this shit go deep, but mental and emotional disorders, they start there. Any of y'all have a mental or emotional disorder? You have to stop taking the medicine. For one, it's poison. So, meaning it's just chemicals that's mimicking real drugs. Drugs that come from plants, heroin and shit like that. Now, pharmies is just imitation, synthetics of those. So you don't really want to take the pharmies because of they poison. For one, meaning they gonna cause you another sickness. But worse than that, you gonna go through the withdrawal from it. When I'm saying pharmaceuticals, it don't have to be mental and emotional pharmies. Once you become addicted to any pharmaceuticals or any drug, once you don't have it, you're gonna have that problem. You get my point? Where you go through the withdrawal when you become unreasonable. And you might do some outlandish strange shit. Where a nigga like, yo, they throwed off, man, you better get them. But it's just because they're going through withdrawal. If you suffering like that, you have to get yourself to a place like anybody that's hooked on drugs. You get my point? You have to know you're going to be losing it a little bit until your system, until you can go without the drugs and you don't feel dependent on it. The same way you feel dependent on your meds, the crackhead feel dependent on crack. They like, I need it. That part. The hospital system fucks y'all up. It tricked y'all into thinking y'all was crazy. And that, they made y'all crazy. You gotta remember, drugs is big business. So any excuse y'all give them to put y'all on pharmies, they are. And the pharmies is gonna hold a vibration. This is why all the pharmaceutical drugs y'all know of, they don't cure shit. They just help you get through it. A nigga that got diabetes, he ain't getting cured of it. They just giving this nigga medicine so he could deal with it. Why? Because him coming back, that's where the money at. Healing that nigga don't do nothing. You have to become aware of these things. Like, people don't care about y'all. Trying to get paid. While y'all trying to, like, run that shit on me. It ain't me. I just want my fair share. I believe in balance. But other entities out here trying to rape y'all out. And so you get it? Most of y'all on mental and emotional drugs. But you don't even have a mental or emotional problem. You just a drug addict. But you don't view pharmies as drugs like that, so you ain't a drug addict to you. You have a problem. That part. That's how they got y'all. Some of y'all was real young. Your mama might have got you put on the drugs and you became addicted. But that never was taken into consideration. And so now you a little kid addicted to drugs. What the fuck you think? What you think gonna happen? Meaning if you was a little kid and you take like pharmaceuticals around the clock, on a schedule, that is absurd. What you think gonna happen to that little kid when he don't get the drugs? Can y'all imagine a little kid, 14, maybe 12, 13, on crack? And then when they can't get it, they not an adult, my nigga. That shit gonna be crazy. This most of y'all, you a little kid, you be having temper tantrums, blood, you going through withdrawal. That's why they be like, get on your meds. It's basically the same as a nigga telling the crackhead, well, just go smoke crack. We don't feel like dealing with your withdrawal right now. And so if you somebody that have a child like that, man, you just take the time out, a month or so, and you help them kick the meds and explain to them, half of your little insanity problem got to do with these meds. You're addicted to it. No different than any drug addict, and you get it, that's normal. Once they understand, okay, it's normal if I was on drugs that I could. Most of y'all didn't know that. Like when people don't get drugs, then they go crazy if they addicted to it. In that, where do you think craziness come from? Meaning I'm trying to explain to y'all, craziness is not something y'all born with. It's not something real in life, like, you get it? It's something that was put on y'all. It's called pharmaceutical drugs. This is why if you go back to the 1600s and before, who was crazy and had a mental problem back then? Nobody. And wasn't taking pharmies back then. They ain't have pharmaceutical stores back then, so nobody's bugging out like that. Y'all got pharmaceutical drugs. The withdrawal symptoms is way worse than regular drugs. Because those pharmaceuticals is chemicals. In that, do you get it? A nigga drunk off beer gonna have worse withdrawal problems and drunk problems than somebody that drank expensive wine. That cheap ass beer, the cheaper the beer, the more chemicals is in it. Meaning they not even, you get it? That cheap beer is not made from fucking corn or however beer is made, rice, whatever. It's just chemicals that mimic the effect of beer. Y'all know what I mean? All those cheap alcoholic drinks that they have in the store, them shits. You get my point? You think they gonna give y'all real fucking alcohol? Look at it like this. If the drugs is too cheap, then you got to know those ain't drugs. That's just chemicals. You follow? If a key of cocaine costs $30,000 and I tell you, man, I got a whole key for $5. Nigga, that's baking soda. Are you stupid? Meaning that ain't cocaine, blood. That's some chemical he got that look like cocaine. You about to get robbed. This is y'all when y'all do drugs, looking for bargain drugs. You could just fucked your own self up with anything. You follow? And so when you're dealing with drugs, you don't want to be fucking with bargain shit. Meaning if you gonna drink, try to drink expensive liquor if you can. Cause the cheaper that shit gets, you got to know. Y'all telling me y'all don't see a difference from niggas that drink canned beer, those drunks, from somebody that's an alcoholic? Cause I see a difference between a drunk. A drunk is a nigga that drink beer. A beer drinker is not an alcoholic, cause beer ain't alcohol. It is, but you get my point? Usually a person addicted to beer is a drunk. And a person addicted to alcohol is an alcoholic. But the one on the beer got like the pinkish eyes and they look crazy, my nigga, like, and they got a smell. The alcoholic just a fucking alcoholic. They got a smell too. Peace and wisdom at Derive Bar. So what about Ritalin and Kid Xanax? Do you understand English? Now retarded out this motherfucker. Do you understand I just said pharmaceutical, what I said about pharmacies? Is what you ask in pharmaceuticals? Some of y'all make me wonder, like, you think retarded is cute or something, or some of y'all think acting slow is cute. I'm not sure how it works. Please use your common sense brain here. Same way calculators fuck a nigga up from using his brain. Y'all always asking niggas they perspective make y'all stupid like that. I ain't got fucking common sense no more. Because the brain is dependent on hearing other people's perspective. And then you just pick from that which one you want. Most of y'all don't realize that about yourself. Meaning this shit fucked your head up. It did like what a calculator do. You get it? A little nigga on a calculator, he don't know how to add. Nah. Y'all don't know how to figure out common sense shit. You know why? That's why y'all like, what you think about this? It be some dumb shit where you like, why you even care what 50 niggas think about that? What you think? You don't think that? Like that, but y'all don't get it. Y'all just going to the flow with shit to become the tempo of the times. To just be like, yo, what you think about this and that, blah, blah. Never realizing, okay, I'm stupid. That is not a conversation. You get my point? I mean, most of y'all have no conversation. You don't even realize it. You're talking about stupid YouTube shit. In regards to your own brain, there ain't shit in there. You don't have no perspective. You a cadaver. Thanks, Jimmy Infinity. Yeah, hit that like button, please. And so, whatever pharmaceuticals you're on, speak to your doctor about getting off of it. I'm going to try to make you stay on it because you already know it's big business. But if you don't trust them, I don't want to tell you to do anything if I ain't present in regards to anything that I'm saying. Because then y'all have room to do little extra dumb shit that I didn't say. But you wouldn't bring that up. You'd just be like, I did what Solid said and fucked myself up. So I gotta be careful with y'all. Some of y'all simple-minded like that. But the main thing, I was gonna tell y'all something deep to like help y'all. But I'm gonna leave that alone for now. You just have to see me on a one-on-one. But try to get off the farmies. And just understand you're gonna be having your little emotion roller coaster until your body kick the addition to the pharmaceutical medicines that you was on. At some point, you should feel yourself level out. You get my point? However long it take you to your body to kick it. I was gonna give y'all a little jewel on how to kick it faster. You know, you got drugs that counteract others. So anything you addicted to, you can get off it instantly. It's another substance that will counteract that shit. You're using a thing one time and usually gonna get you addicted. So that counteracting substance would be perfect. You get it? You ain't addicted to the substance you took, and whatever you was addicted to, that substance make it where you can't take it. You either gonna vomit or some shit, get a headache, or it gross it out for you. And that's every substance you could think of. Meaning every drug y'all could think of, you got a counteraction or a counter drug. This is all alchemy or sorcery. So you get it? One spell, there's always, you get it? The spell to undo it. That's why I explained, you know, that chemical chart for y'all, but nothing don't really stay in y'all brain where y'all could carry it over. But if you don't know that you on dope or whatever drug you on, you can get off that shit instantly. There's another drug you could take. It's gonna be the opposite. You get it? You got balance in life, so you got the opposites. Like I say, all drugs fall in a lighter brown. Like liquor, light or dark. But that's any drugs. You get a cocaine light, so that shit gonna have you hyped up. That's how you know, like, opposites like that. But the opposites go even deeper than that. The way they start to counteract. You follow? Some of y'all feel it a little bit like maybe if you are drinking and you say, man, I smoked a blunt, and in my life I was able to drink more. Because the weed is counteracting the liquor. And if you keep smoking the weed and don't drink, your ass won't be drunk at all. You get it? Get that shit clean out you. Some of y'all like, damn, you right. Sometimes I smoke a cigarette when I'm drinking. And it make me drink more. It's counteracting it. The liquor you drinking probably light, so it's making you hype. Then you drinking weed, that's dark. That's brown, it's gonna bring you down. Yeah. Counter it out. But like I said, it ain't just liquor, it's all drugs. They fall in light or dark. Like I said, this is sorcery, alchemy. So this show, light sorcery, dark sorcery. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get myself in trouble. I don't want y'all trying anything without me being present. So you do it right. But I have household products that will counteract certain drugs y'all addicted to. Simple shit like cinnamon. Where you like, are you serious, nigga? Yeah. This shit is child's play. All the sorcery they got on us is all child shit. It mostly boil you down to one not being aware. You get it? When I think about it, red, green, yellow. That's the stop signs. But like shit control y'all. Y'all see red, y'all stop like robots. But this is child shit, my nigga. This, what is that called? Simon Says shit. This is a game. Y'all live in a city that's a whole fucking game. A kid game, really. Meaning they got kid sorcery or kid tricks they're playing on y'all. Most people's minds have not evolved past their teenage years, no matter how old they are. And that, all these little kid tricks they play on us, we don't even know. So when you see the light, red light, green light shit, it control you, but you never thought about that. You say, no, that's the law, that's why I didn't run a light. Nigga, ain't nobody even there. That mean the light control you. That mean whoever rule over you, they so cold-blooded, they done brainwashed your ass under lights and colors, nigga. They know you gonna stop on red and go on green. That part. Y'all ain't never think of that to say, damn, I ain't the fuck. Brainwashing people like that. But it's childlike. Meaning the alchemies, the sorcery, all the deep science, this little kid like shit. It's like arts and craft. But if you ain't hip, you be fucked up, nigga. And so like that, some of y'all are addicted to certain drugs and you would be surprised the counteract of it. You would be like, I can't believe I've been on this drug all that time. And all I had to do was suck on the lemon, nigga. What the fuck? Shit like that. I'm not giving you actual things, because like I said, y'all strange. But it's simple things. Some of y'all have experienced these things before you blew it off and just went back to doing the drug, but you had a moment where you like, for some reason I can't do the drug I like. It's grossing me out. Then maybe a week later you got back in the groove. Never realizing, damn, I took something that counteracted it and I didn't even know about that. Like that. And so every drug you could think of, it have an opposite, meaning all drugs gonna go into hype or bringing you down. But if it's light, it's gonna make you up. If it's dark, down. Dope is dark, so you already know. You gonna be out. Like that. Then you have the countering aspects, meaning this drug and you get it? This drug or chemical made, you get it? Make a person unable to even do it anymore. Of course, they don't give y'all this wisdom or sell these to y'all because they make money off the drugs. As long as y'all on the drugs, it's all good. Whether street or illegal. So in that, you get my point? It's a deep thing. But overall, I kick the pharmaceuticals. Meaning a lot of y'all don't have no drug habit like street drugs, but you on farmies. That shit fucking you up more than you could think. The street drugs is real medicine. That's what you're supposed to be taking in your moments of being sick. They don't have those weird effects like farmies. You get it? A nigga smoke crack, he don't have a weird after effect like mud, butt, headache. A nigga side effect is you just gonna be a motherfucking crackhead. When you dealing with street drugs, the only side effect is you gonna be that shit. This shit ain't gonna give you no weird side effects like fucking Zoloft or something. You just gonna be the thing. Like, you smoke crack, you gonna be a crackhead. But in terms of you be having any sickness, you won't. Crackheads don't get sick. They can't, nigga. That's medicine. Cokeheads don't get sick. They're on medicine all day, nigga. Their sickness is their cokehead. I'm not being funny. Y'all supposed to take the street drugs, the plant medicines, which is what the street drugs are, the plant medicines. And DMT come from a plant, weed come from a plant, cocaine, heroin, real medicines, real drugs. These are used recreationally and they're illegal. Why? Because then y'all won't have the problems that y'all do. The pharmaceuticals give y'all the problems, and that they can give y'all more pharmaceuticals. You get my point? The nigga that got diabetes, he don't realize the diabetes medicine that you taking is diabetes. It's what's causing that shit. You say, no, I got this hereditarily. I wouldn't care how you got it. That shit start from the medicine. Meaning most of y'all don't realize that all the sicknesses we got, it come from what we think is the cure. And they get y'all like that. Shit be deep. Now I have to depart. Tend to my belly and things of this nature. Hopefully y'all grasp. Overall, the best healing or medicine is fasting, doing nothing. And so when you get to a certain state, in your own intellect, you'll come to realize that. whatever problems I have in life, whether they're health issues, financial issues, any issue I could think of, nothing could help it. You're doing nothing and just, you get it? Letting the thing pass. Y'all be rushing. And some of y'all know what I mean. You like, he right. Whatever fucking sickness I got, if I just stop fucking trying to fix it, like that. That's what fasting is. Doing nothing. Give yourself a time to reboot back. So let's say you got, trying to think of a sickness. Let's say you got a headache. You don't got to try to find Tylenol and all these things to fix it. Don't do nothing. Kind of sit back, get yourself in a relaxed state, and just don't do nothing. Let it pass. Disassociate yourself from it. Sickness is like that. It ain't us. So in that, you can always separate yourself from the sickness if you bring yourself down enough. You get my point? I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but if you bring yourself down enough, you can kind of discern the difference between yourself and the actual sickness you're feeling. And that, just let it go. Like, there's an aspect of your holding on to the illness that you don't realize. So if you catch a cold, you holding on to it a little bit. And reached for it a little bit. Just let go. And you get my point, everything will kind of bounce back how it is. Because life is a spinning wheel on its own. And so you trying to control it, you get it? Just let it go. The wheel gonna be all wobbly until they get back on its normal flow. Because you was fucking with it. But give it a time. It'll balance back out. And don't agitate it anymore. Meaning don't do whatever you did to cause yourself to come into that. Whatever you've been doing to cause yourself to get sick, now stop after you get healed. And so, if you have any sickness or weight problems and things like that, I heal these things, but I deal with people in like private. You get it? Online ain't for that. Not the way y'all act. And I'm sure y'all know what I mean. So, and I don't do it from afar. Because that give y'all room to start adding on extra shit you heard over there and there. And that ain't how that go. That's like mixing alcohols and shit. Just do what you was told, and that's that. You give it its time. Most people got a rushing problem in that they take a shortcut and cause themselves a new problem. They call it a trading problems thing. Never getting rid of the problem, but just trading it for another one. And it's going to health too. You'll trade one sickness for the next, never really getting healed. And so you get my point? You want to get to that place where you healed, and it's like I said, I can't really get sick. It don't never stick. Just go away. Like, I caught COVID, that just went away instantly. You get it? It's a deep thing. It's a certain vibration. Like I said, you got to learn yourself. When I say yourself, we all the same self, but you got to learn the makeup of self and how to flow with nature. That's life. Life's expressions. Kind of rise from the party now. Salam.